Hello and welcome to my August 2025 bullet journal setup. This month we'll have a bit of a shorter video because if you see, once I opened my bullet journal, the cover page and the habit tracker spread were already set up. This is because at the end of July I had my first ever bullet journaling workshop, and I started setting up my theme during that workshop. And although I filmed during that because there was so much going on at the same time, I didn't realize that the frame wasn't set properly, so it was badly filmed and I couldn't use it in the video. Anyway, as you are already noticing, this month my theme is a very blue one, so it's a sea theme, more like sea and travel, and a lot of waves and shades of blue. This was a theme I planned to do last summer and had quite a lot of supplies, but because of the fact that I took almost all summer off from bullet journaling, I didn't make the theme and the supplies were still there. So here we are this year, back to this marine theme. So after setting up my calendar spread, I'm showing you that I have also a vacation spread prepared. This was also set up during the workshop that I had, and I'm moving on to the weeklies. For the weeklies, I really wanted to use this pet tape with waves and do some waterfall tabs. I don't know if it's the correct term for what I will actually be doing, but you will see once it's done. And this pet tape was specifically bought for this purpose. I think this was the first summer since I started bullet journaling when I didn't really feel like I'm tired of bullet journaling and don't really feel like doing anything anymore and taking a break. I think it's the first time when I was really pumped up and excited to do the summer themes, until we got to this month, to August, when I don't know, maybe it's the fact that everyone is going on vacation or the heat outside. I don't really know what it is, but after setting up the first spreads during that workshop, it took me quite a long while to come back to the bullet journal and finish the setup. That's also why I'm posting this late. I'm really curious if it's just me who feels like this during summer, like not setting up my bullet journal and not really doing much. So please let me know in the comments, how is it going for you during summer? Do you feel like doing bullet journal, art and other things? Do you feel like being productive? Or do you also wait for the quiet, cozy autumn days to start being productive again? Coming back to the setup, this part with the waves took me the most out of the whole setup because the washi tape wasn't long enough to use it as I was initially thinking, so I had to cut it into thinner strips. But I do like the overall effect of these waves. However, funny thing that I made quite a big mistake. As I was telling you, I finished setting up for this month quite late, so I knew I only needed 3 weekly spreads. So I thought, okay, so for 3 weekly spreads, I will need to apply waves to 3 double spreads. I don't really know how to explain it, but I guess if you see it on the screen, if you see what I've done, you probably understand. So you see that I've cut the edges and applied waves to 3 double notebook spreads. For 3 weeklies, I actually needed to only cut 1 page, I think, and just decorate the margins of the adjacent 2 other pages. So yeah, I had cut up too many pages and applied waves to too many pages, but it was not such a big issue because I used the remaining cut spreads for something else. You will see after I finish with my weeklies. What you just saw was my first weekly spread. I wanted to start with that one because I kind of saw it as the reason why I did these cutout pages with the waves on the side. So yeah, I just started with that one. What I'm setting up now is my first weekly spread, and the marker that I'm using right now to draw some pattern is not really shining through in the video, but I promise it looks great in the notebook. And super counterintuitively, the last weekly spread that I'm setting up is the second one out of the three, and this one has a collage in the middle. It wasn't really planned, but I do love how it turned out. And now let's take some time to say hi to the sponsor of this video, my cat Jinxie. No, we don't really have sponsors, but I feel like she comes up in almost all my videos, so it's like a special segment of the video now where we just say hello to the cat. I was glad that this theme gave me the opportunity to use some of the older stationery that I had. Some of the washi tapes and even some of the stickers are quite old, either bought earlier in my journey or received from penpals, so I'm happy that I got the chance to use them. And we have arrived at the final spread of this month, the finance tracker for August, for which I used the other pages with waves. I think I had quite a simple setup this month because, as I was telling you, I didn't really feel like planning and organizing my life. I really hope autumn will bring that back. And I was lying to you, I forgot about this actually final spread, which I started with a mistake that I covered up. And this is my August review page where I will write down some stuff that happened. As usual, we are closing with a flip through. I hope you enjoyed this video, even if it was shorter and not the whole setup was made during it. If you did, you can click the like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more bullet journal setup videos and reading journal updates.